couple of weeks ago it was the bouncing Bachmanns, but there's more to this than meets the eye. Hi, my name's Andy, this is my channel Modeloco. For all things model railway, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, it won't hurt the bank balance. Yes, a couple of weeks ago I was looking at bouncing Bachmanns, but it appears that a couple of Hornbys have done the same thing. So I've got a few more in here to test today. And I've realised it's not just when they're hauling loads, it's probably brought it more to my attention because the whole rake bounces when they're behind one of these locomotives that do suffer. And I've looked at videos and reviews and read forums, but I've not really heard of this problem before. So if you want to see my first test runs on quite a few locomotives, then go to Modeloco ml88 for that. Oh, and it's great to have Everard Junction back on the sea. Well done, Richard, with the house renovations, and great to see that as part of your journey. Because, yeah, been there, read the book, done that, and there's still things up here I've got to do. So it's never ending, isn't it? But as he said, model railways never really leave you. They just keep popping up when you've got the chance to get back into the hobby. We've got a chance today, so let's dig in. All the locomotives are leaving Lofthouse the same way. I'll try and remember to turn the sound off these models. I've got a lot lighter rake this time because it does it with or without them, to be honest, but it shows up better on camera and you can hear it. And I'm starting off again with that Class 31 that drew my attention to this, which is the new auto uncoupler, thanks to everybody that commented. And you can hopefully see the issue. That's just a light load. I'm just letting the Class 31 do a speed run as well with an 80 speed setting, just to see if it makes any difference, because some of the Hornby ones do look better on the higher speeds. Not really, does it? It doesn't make any difference. Okay, in reverse, if there is such a thing. Well, the fan end to the back. I always put the drivers in the fan end, usually. That's what I'm on about. So my question is, do any more do it? Performing fine on the return up the incline. It's just going down the descent. Speed setting 35, that seems to be the worst point. So that's the point we'll use today. In batch one, if we counted the Hornby flirt car, we had Baker's dozen of 13. We had 2 Class 108s from Bachmann, a Class 25, a Class 47, a Hellion Class 33, a Bachmann Class 31, of course, which started the ball rolling for me, a Bachmann Class 09, the deluxe auto uncoupler like the Class 31, a Hornby Class 08 in BR green, a Hornby 2MT, we had the Bachmann 94XX pannier tank, Hornby Class 60, and a ball Class 73. You can go and look at the chapters, see what a Class 73 from DePaul is like against a Hellion Class 33 on that video just by clicking on the chapter links. So they're all under the video, as there will be on this. I've got a few more today, so let's crack on. And I'm not having a go at Hornby or Bachmann on this. I'm just putting my mind to rest, because I thought, oh, is it dirty track? Is it this? Is it the other? But as you get more and more models, you start to see that there's always something to challenge us. Here's the Dublo Bittern 10th year Great Gathering anniversary model, and yes, I fit a 21 pin HMDCC decoder and power bank. Just a little flutter, but nothing too bad, you see. Nothing there to make you think there's anything wrong, where I think the Class 31 has been really highlighting this for me. So it's brought it to the fore, bring it to the attention of the manufacturers as well, I'm sure, before they start releasing more models, just to check descents as we all expand our model railways and going more hard to reach places, I guess, like this loft and loft house. But that's okay. The other thing I've also found is, since the app update, if you are using HM7000, that even though in the HMDCC app I did have it set over to DCC mode, since I've updated the app, I've needed to just go back in there and reselect it again. just to get it connecting to my Digitrax system and Wi-Throttle, but that's all I've got to say on that. Okay, next up we've got the Hornby P2 Thane of Fife 282 wheel configuration, and I fit a DCC decoder and power bank, as I fit to most of these. Now, I had a bit of trouble on points with this, but look at the incline descent. Lovely and smooth. Lovely and smooth, and lovely and quiet. So I've no issues with that at all. I'm just going to stop that and bring it back up. Speed setting 40. It's not struggling on the incline to set off either, and it shouldn't do with this small load. It's not a Dublo model, of course. We've done a lot of Dublos on this batch, but still a very beautifully produced model. Some real intricate working on the wheel configuration and all the mechanical rods, pistons and the like. Very nice, no problems. Next we've got the Hornby 5MT Stania Black 5, running at speed setting 35, the same as the Class 31. I'm sure I saw it on this the other day. Let's try it now. It's got the steam generator on. Obviously I haven't got that running today. Let's have a look. And there is that bounce. This has got a sound fitted DCC HM7000 decoder in it. It comes shipped like that, so a lot of people are saying, is it the back EMF? It doesn't appear to be, and the one in the Bachmann is a Zimmo. This one's a Hornby decoder. As you see, there's no real issue at all pushing these loads up. There's no loads in these. These are just very light loads that I put in. A little bit of something noise there, isn't there? But yeah, all fine going back up the incline. It's just on the descent. So that is a Hornby model. So next I thought I'd try it on the 5MT Stania Hornby Black 5. One of the original models. This does run very fast. I've slowed it down. But no, there doesn't seem to be anything on that at all. This is very reactive. I'm going to run it even slower because the speed setting is rather high for this geared model. So we'll bring it down a bit slower. I know a lot of people like this model. I do too. Runs on anything. It's been an absolute belter. A little bit of a gearing noise, but no bunny hopping. And do we get that gearing noise coming back up? No. So we do get a little bit of backlash on the gearing, but no hopping. Where you don't get that gearing noise really on the steam generator model, but you do get the bunny hop. So on to the next one. An EFE Rail Pacer 143 West Yorkshire Metro train, Skipton Leeds. It's got a Next 18 HMDCC decoder in it. No sound on, just the lighting. No issues at all. As we saw with the other video, if you want to see that, it's Modeloco ml88. I thought that one would be like the Bachmann DMUs. We've got the head codes lighting up now. And yeah, it's just struggling to get going. Once it does, it's off. Come on, baby, you can do it. Yeah, once it's going, it's fine. Then it doesn't struggle then. But as you see, there's no There's no bounce on this whatsoever. And I was starting it right on the steepest peak and on a join of track, so I'm just going to run it back by you again. It's off, but a few skids to get going. So yeah, you want that on flatbed track really if you buy an EFE pacer. But apart from that, it runs lovely. No gripes. Right, on to the next one. Now, when I ran batch 1, I did say that the Accurascale Class 66 GBRF 7 Valley Railway with Hall sensors and everything else and a great weight, it'll pull anything, was fine on descents. So here we are showing just how it does handle at speed setting 35. No issues at all, is there? Not with that one. We'll just bring that back at speed setting 40. And as I said, when I did batch 1, I think this would pull me round the layout, never mind a rake of Hornby lit Pullman 6-wheel coaches. I've got to do the incline trials yet, and I want to get all the weights just so, you know, all the figures fit in my coaches before I do that. But yeah, that's the Accurascale. Speed setting 35, and we're on a Bachmann Class 45. This is the Royal Tank Regiment. Let's have a look at that one. Steady as a bell. So no hopping there, you see. I've left the sound off these models. They're all sound fitted. But I just wanted to show this is happening really. Coming back up the incline, just the lights on. Or the lighting. And yeah, no issues at all. With a Bachmann Class 45. I didn't think there would be somehow. Right, on to the next. The Great Gathering Mallard. And I've put a HM DCC decoder in it. It is an 8-pin. That's smooth enough for me. That's fine. Tiny little bit of jolt, but that's okay. Yeah. I can stop that, bring it back up. It's at speed setting 40. And it makes no argument with that at all. Very nice runner. And still a very new locomotive, to be honest. No included figures with those models. Still great to have. It's not a Dublo model. So I've thought, what's it like on the other steam generator models? So here's the Hornby P2 Prince of Wales. 21 pin, sound fitted. What does this look like? And there is a little bit of bunny hop there. No steam or sound on these today. Not as much as the Bachmann or the Black 5 steam generator model, but it's there. What's it like pushing back up? And as I say, there's not a lot of weight in this rake. It's just to emphasize so you can see it on camera. Yeah, no issue. No buzz or anything. No grinding. Little bit of tightness somewhere in it. Yeah, there's a bit of a bunny hop going up as well. I think with it being a 282 wheel configuration, you can get tightness. It has got a bit of a bunny hop to it. Not much, but it's there. I might not have run it in as much as I should have done, especially with it being a different type of wheel set. On to the next one. So, a Hornby A3 Flying Scotsman, steam generator model, sound fitted, 21 pin decoder. Speed setting 35. It's looking really nice and smooth coming round. Obviously, like I keep saying, no steam on this because we've no sound on. I'm just running it and looking at the bunny hopping issue. And again, like the Prince of Wales, it's got that. Yes, it has got that. And I don't think I really noticed it when I reviewed it. Isn't it strange? These things are sent to try us. I think I just came up the incline, you see, just to test the hauling power of these. Never thought about the descents. I'm going to run it past a little bit faster, see if we can cure it that way. Give it a fair trial. It's smoother because I think of the wheel configuration. So I'm going to run it at speed setting 60 down the incline. It's gathering speed, obviously, but it seems fast, doesn't that? There does seem to be a point on the settings of around 30 to 40 where they seem to bunny hop the most frequently. I'm just going to let this get up a bit of speed from the station. I'm coming up at speed setting 80. And of course these are cold running. I haven't warmed them up really. And so sometimes you have got to warm those motors up. I'm taking them cold out the box, and it's getting quite chilly up here now. It's coming winter. Let's see if we can get just a bit more speed. Speed setting 80. That's all right. So that's okay. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting. Okay, Hornby Dublo model. USA Flying Scotsman. It's got an 8-pin HMDCC decoder in it. And it's got a power bank in it as well. Speed setting 36. Oh. Little bit of a jerk there. Oh. Yeah, there's a bunny hop there. I'm going to warm this one up as well and then give it another go. I'll just bring it back up. Oh. This one does seem tight. Okay, Flying Scotsman's had a good couple of runs round the layout now. So speed setting 35, which just seems very slow. Again, it can be the gearing, so I'm going to put it up to 40. Just to bring it to about the same speed. Even then it's slow. Nothing as yet, but here just a bit there, isn't there? And it doesn't seem to like the incline really that much. It's doing it, it's all right. But again, there's still a little bit of tightness. Just pushing back up there. I wouldn't swap it for anything though. I do like this model very, very much. So what I am seeing, it's definitely not just the steam generator models. It's this Dublo model as well, this A3 Scotsman. So not as much as that Class 31, but it is there. Just a little bit. I can live with that though. You can live with a tiny bit. Okay, I've got quite an old model now. It's sound fitted, not TTS sound. It's the Hornby Duchess Class, Duchess of Montrose. LMS red, 462. Speed setting 35. Yeah, it is. That's the same. Again, that's not warmed up, but I haven't found that makes much difference anyway. I think I had to take the jockey wheels out of this one, especially on the branch line, because I've got a bit of a uneven track on the branch line, but I've got that jockey wheel in. I'm sure I put it back. Yes, I did, but not the flanged one, obviously. One more go down. We'll go at speed setting 40 now. Speed setting 45. Well, take it to speed setting 50 and see what it looks like. But it's a fine looking model, is this? It looks lovely running. A bit of a squeak, it might want an oil. Again, it is sound fitted. And it's just hopping a little bit on the steepest part of the incline. And it's just something that you can be running these models for a good few years and never notice these things. And then they just crop up. But certainly no issue pushing back up. No effort at all for this model. Again, speed setting 35, and it's the A4 Dublo Silver Link. It's the current model. Again, it does run quite slow compared to the Zimmo fitted Bachmann. Again, this hasn't warmed up. And it has got a power bank in. Just the tiniest bit there, but nothing to write home about. It's certainly not clanking all the wagons. So yeah, let's get that Bachmann. I'll try it the other way round as well, just to put my mind at ease. Obviously you run these one way. Okay, I've just put the Hornby Dublo speed setting 35 Dominion of New Zealand on the track. Now this is a more expensive model than the Silverlink, and I think this is a bit smoother. Have a look, see what you think. Just a bit, isn't it? Just got something about it, just an edge. So there you go. I just noticed when I was filming cab runs that down the incline, this one seemed a bit smoother than the Silverlink. All alright at high speeds. There we go. There's not that much in it, but just a tad. It's very interesting. Oh, go on, as a bonus footage, let's just try the railroad flying Scotsman. Again, it does look quite slow. So speed setting 38. So it's geared quite well. Have a look at that. A bit worse at performing. To say its age and to say it's a 3-pole motor. To say how old it is, it does well, to be honest. And that's straight, running cold. But there you go. One final pass at 35. As I say, this is just a railroad model. TTS sound. Might as well put that on now we've finished. Okay, that's it. All trials done. So shooting past now with the sound on. There's Bittern. And I've really enjoyed doing it. As I'm sure you're all aware, it does take a bit of a labour of love to get all these on the track and the camera positioned. And I'm sure you all do appreciate, if you do this, the amount of work that's gone into it. But It's well worth finding out and knowing before you decide to buy your next locomotive. It depends on what you want. Most of us, I guess, aren't running up and down inclines like I am here in Lofthouse. But nevertheless, it might be something that you plan to do in future. Well, that's just about it for another one. I hope you enjoyed. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It won't hurt the bank balance. We'll see you on the next one. Happy modelling and enjoy the journey.
So long for now, we'll be seeing you when Casey comes rolling by again with a steaming porter and a smoking stack, and the wheels are striking thunder on the railroad track. There'll be Casey Jr. and the Red Rock too, Wally Sanders and the rest of the crew in a thrilling adventure that's a lot of fun when Casey takes the throttle for another run. Casey Jones, steaming and a rolling. Casey Jones, you never have to guess. When you hear a tooting of the whistle, it's a Casey at the throttle of the Cannonball Express. Casey Jones, steaming and a rolling. Casey Jones, you never have to guess. When you hear a tooting of the whistle, it's a Casey at the throttle of the Cannonball Express.